Hello, I'm sorry. I tried to make this video a few times. One on Friday after the incident, and a couple more times, but having a 3-year-old son, it makes it difficult. Now, I've noticed that this has been blown up quite a bit with the drones out here in the northeastern area of Colorado. I'm here to hopefully shed some light and maybe give you guys a better understanding of what's out here. Make it simple, we are nothing but a bunch of small towns out in this Phillips County and Newman County farmland. So, what exactly they're talking about? Yes, they have been spotted drones, tons of them, all over the place. Now, the news media are saying at night, but it's not just nighttime, it's night and daytime. These drones have also been caught looking into windows in towns. There's been a few incidents just in the small town I'm living in, which is not far from the town of Paoli, which had the one drone sitting over it for over a day and night. Now, some people are saying they're looking for guns. If that's the case, gun registry, out in this area, we are very much responsible gun owners. You don't hear about the craziness of shootings out here. We are very responsible with it. A lot of our farmers are also hunters, and they teach their kids very young about responsibility of guns. We have classes out here even. What else? What else? Oh, drugs. I've heard about drugs being the reason they're searching for drugs. But because the police did in fact go to the military, there are military bases out in this area. And they went straight to them first and foremost. And the military is indeed claiming that it's not their drones, but these are very high military grade drones. We did have a couple of parents come out to mention that they do have kids with drones, and to please try not to shoot those down. But hopefully these parents will also be responsible and tell the kids, probably don't fly your drones right now while we got this issue. Let's see. Oh, my mother made a good thought on this. Because we are so out in the middle of nowhere, and we do have a couple of very small airplane landings, that there was supposedly maybe a drug run through the small airport landings we have out here in the middle of nowhere. However, I personally have not seen any kind of aircraft go by that are on the lower end that might be landing anywhere nearby, because I know where the Haxton Airport is out here. So, even though that was a great theory, it doesn't make sense to me, personally. But what makes sense to me personally, through my experience living out here most of my life, and just recently, within the last 6 months, my mother and I, we had decided to go out, taking a drive, just out and see where we would end up in our area. Granted, when I say our area, I guess an hour drive, northeast, southwest, that's what I'm talking about. That's how far out we are. But the farther you go out and the more farther the towns are, we were spotting lands, especially by Crook, where it was fenced in, and you had surveillance all around these fence-gated areas, but nothing was in the gated area. You would see a mounds or something, or it would be totally leveled off, so it was completely dirt, no grass, no grain, no natural land. You could tell they specifically blocked that off even though there's nothing in it. But I also know there are working military bases by New Raymer, that's just west of Sterling, Colorado. And I had seen a couple of years ago a lot more action. It looked like they were beefing up the place, like adding more supplies. Who knows? But there was a lot more movement, more vehicle movement and semi-truck movement in that area. And there is definitely something in the grassland. There's a national grassland area out there. And a couple of times, especially at night when we're driving and we're going from either Sterling to Fort Collins or back, we will see a light that's out there and we can't figure it out. And we've had spotted in Fleming near our windmill area too. And it looks, you can't tell if it's the light going up from the ground or if it's more mid-air, but it's so bright. But then when you can see almost like a door closing and then the light kind of flickers out. Or if you just look, you can literally turn one way and look back and all of a sudden the light's gone. My mother's seen that one happen. But yes, we are very small, remote towns out here. Everybody knows everybody. You would not call this city at all. No cities out here. Sterling is probably what we would consider our city. It's the only place that has the Walmart. But recently our Walmart has gotten new security. When you walk into the door, there's new gates there now, I've noticed, and probably alarms and no doubt facial recognition. They have taken a lot of worker jobs away, cashier-wise. They've got more computer-wise. So yes, as you see, I need to finish this up, but keep alert. Don't know what's going to happen. But with small towns now getting looked at, we need to stay alert. Take care. God bless.